All right, now this is getting out of control. ICE is getting mobbed, politicians defending it, and the vice mayor literally calling gangs to handle ICE. Now, I can't make this up. And look, I don't even know much about this Zohran Mamdani dude. I've just been seeing his name pop up a lot lately, but what I'm saying is wild. Let's get started here.
Nah, I'm coming from a safe distance. Why don't y'all identify yourselves? Why the fuck don't you guys identify yourselves? Mija, I love you. Mija, you don't want to get arrested. You don't want to get arrested. You have to bail him out. You have to bail him out, baby.
The last time I'm gonna tell you before I arrested you.
Come on. Mijo, you have. Baby, you can't get arrested. I know. You need to right now. I'm here fighting for him, okay? I know, baby. Trust me, I get it. It's very hard, babe. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Don't worry. I'm here for you. Don't you worry, okay? You guys need to be fucking patrolling these dudes. You guys need to be patrolling these dudes. Your people have fucking suffered like we have, and you know it. The fact that you are standing up for this bullshit. The fact that you're standing up for this bullshit, sir. You should know better. At least tell them so this shit doesn't fucking happen. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
So you got ICE agents trying to do their job, and this is how they're being treated. Swarmed, mobbed, people in the streets yelling, screaming, demanding their IDs like it's them breaking the law. Meanwhile, the people ICE is arresting? Yeah, but notice who they mad at.
I hope you guys tell them, really follow them so they will fucking shit like this doesn't fucking happen. And I fucking know you, bitch. You've been looking at me fucking eye to eye, ho. I'm a fucking born and raised. Fucking guess what? Sell this shit to Plantier, bitch. Sell this shit to Plantier. Your fucking surveillance state, that's what the fuck y'all wanted. This is the fuck y'all got. Wait, educate yourself, fucking hoe. You're on the wrong fucking side of history. There will be a fucking time where following orders will not be a fucking excuse anymore. I remember that. Remember that. And you can fucking try to not laugh all you fucking want because this is funny to you, bro. But if this were your fucking people, you'd be fucking doing the same shit. Fucking Karen Bass said that they wouldn't be aiding the fucking ICE.
And while ICE agents are getting mobbed like this, look who's defending this madness.
Yes, we will say people are xenophobic because when you start to decide that just because somebody came from another country, they are automatically some kind of criminal, that does sound kind of xenophobic to me because you are using a paintbrush to paint an entire group of people where the vast majority of them are coming here because they are actually seeking a better life. Yes, we will.
Wow. Yep. Unfortunately, we had to bear some Jasmine Crockett. We're going to have to do it in doses in this video. But she stepped in and says calling illegal entry is a crime. Or illegal entry is a crime, my fault. Excuse me. And it's xenophobic. Bruh. Xenophobic. Like I tell y'all, you can't make this up. You really can't. It's literally federal law. But no. She says it's xenophobic to point that out. But y'all know what it means when I look at the camera and say that. It gets worse. Because while she's defending illegals, watch a vice mayor. Look what she just said. It blew my mind.
Cynthia Gonzalez, the vice mayor of Cudahy, has since deleted the video on social media telling gang members to defend their territory from ICE.
Not for nothing, but I want to know where all the cholos are at in Los Angeles. 18th Street, Florencia. Where's the leadership at? Because you guys are all about territory, and this is 18th Street, and this is Florencia. You guys tag everything up, claiming hood. And now that your hood's being invaded by the biggest gang there is, There ain't a peep out of you.
But ABC 7 legal analyst Josh Ritter believes the vice mayor's call to action may have crossed the legal line.
When you're dealing with a political leader calling upon criminal street gangs to take action, that takes on a far more sinister meaning and perhaps even criminal meaning behind it. I mean,
don't be trying to claim no block, no nothing. If you're not showing up right now, trying to like help out and organize, I don't want to hear a peep out of you once they're gone, trying to claim that this is my block. This was not your block. You weren't even here helping out. So whoever's the leadership over there, just get your members in order.
Wow. So this is Cynthia Gonzalez. Y'all heard her calling street gangs, 18th Street, to step up against ICE. She's literally calling criminal gangs to fight federal law enforcement, and people wonder why this country is falling apart, y'all. They sit back and wonder. And if you think this is just some little local issue, nope. Look at what leadership over in New York got going on.
People were fleeing Chicago, going places like Naples, and then they elected the guy they have now, who's even worse. And so you've seen even a bigger reaction. And I kind of feel like New York's doing that. De Blasio caused a lot of people to flee that city. And I saw it firsthand with the amount of wealth that moved into Florida and the businesses. And so now they're in a situation where this guy that they just nominated, he will be worse than de Blasio. He wants to eliminate the NYPD. I'll tell you what, when NYPD officers move to Florida and they work for our law enforcement, we give them a $5,000 signing bonus. We believe in law enforcement in Florida. He wants to take over grocery stores and have government run the grocery stores. Can you imagine the disaster that will be? He wants to eliminate cash bail. So his ideas, first of all, a lot of them have been tried in places like San Francisco, and they have failed miserably. To the extent he's got these far left ideas that have not yet been implemented, I guarantee you it will be disastrous. And so, look, I'm not asking for anyone to come to Florida. We've got 23.5 million people, Laura.
Yeah,
New York only has 19.5 million now. So we have way more people than they do. And this is likely just going to dig that hole even deeper for them.
Ron DeSantis, whether you like him or not, he said it straight. And NYC is about to hand Florida another gift, because when you got politicians like this Zohran Mamdani dude, who, again, I don't know much about. I've just been seeing his name pop up a lot lately. But he's pushing policies like abolishing the NYPD and cashless bail. I also heard him say you want to have government-run grocery stores. Bro, what did you think was going to happen? And yeah, all it's going to do is drive more businesses and families straight down to Florida. You already know Tom Homan wasn't going to let that slide.
Another one, Tom Homan. This new socialist mayor candidate, he hasn't won yet, but he won the Democratic primary, Zohran Mamdani. So he's saying, I mean, this is incredible. He's vowed to kick the, quote, fascist ICE out of New York City, okay? So how do you intend to deal with that? Because I would guess there are going to be a lot of criminals and Iranian cells and whatnot in New York City. The job's not done there. What do you say to this guy?
Good luck with that. Federal law trumps him every day, every hour, every minute. We're going to be in New York City. Matter of fact, because it's a sanctuary city, President Trump made it clear a week and a half ago. We're going to double down and triple down on sanctuary cities. If we can't arrest a bad guy in a county jail, one agent arresting one bad guy, they release him in the streets like New York does every day. We got to send a whole team to look for this guy. And not only that, we're going to send additional teams to look for all the people they arrest. We're going to concentrate in sanctuary cities because we know they're releasing public safety threats and national security threats back to the street. So we know we got a problem there. So we don't have that problem in Florida where most sheriffs work for us. So we're going to just double up and triple up on New York. And not only are we going to send more agents to the neighborhood, we're going to increase worksite enforcement tenfold. If we can't arrest them in the jail, you're going to force them in the neighborhood, then we'll find them in the neighborhood. If we can't find them in the neighborhood, we'll find them at the worksite. So game on. We're coming.
Yes, sir. Game on. We're coming. I love that.
Now, Tom came in straight boss mode. Zohran, I learned how to say his name, but Mamdani said he was going to kick ICE out of New York City? Dom said, hey, good luck with that, buddy. All right, now you know he's not. He said he's not leaving. He not dead. He not only is he not leaving, he's doubling down, tripling down, sending more agents to sanctuary cities just like that. So game on, my guy. But the crazy ain't just in the streets no more, y'all. Now it's all over social media too. Surprise, surprise.
It's done. They've done it. They've done it. You need to run your little fingers up to whatever search bar or here. Put icelist.info. Icelist.info. Since masks are illegal in this country, your icy ice cubes have been melted and revealed for exactly who they are. Their faces, their info, all of it sitting right up on icelist.info. Y'all thought that you could hide and commit like human trafficking, grape, sexual assault, kidnapping, physical assault, violate the law, and just stay masked up? No. There's more of us than you. Remember that. There's more of us than you. So, icelist.info. Come back to the comments and thank me later. But if you have videos, like you took videos of these icy cubes doing shit in their masks, you can post it to this site. If you have information where you've been able to unmask the ice cubes, you can put it on this site. So, yes, icylist.info.
These people aren't too bright. The simple fact that, like, y'all are bragging about doxing ICE agents, full-blown websites with their faces, their info, putting their lives at risk. And for what? For enforcing the law? They're really out here treating ICE agents like the villains while defending people breaking the law. Imagine that. Oh, but trust me, it gets even better because look who else is part of this clown show, y'all.
Integrity is not snatching lawful visa holders off the streets and throwing them into unmarked vans. Integrity is not revoking visas based on social media posts that hurt somebody's little feelings because kids decide that they want to go after Trump or this administration. We have a thing called free speech in this country. And since we're talking about integrity, I'm confused as to why my Republican colleagues aren't talking about the lack of integrity when it comes to the president's family's visas. Let me remind y'all that Melania, the first lady, a model, and when I say model, I'm not talking about Tyra Banks, Cindy Crawford, or Naomi Campbell level, applied for and was given an EB-1 visa. And what's that stands for is an Einstein visa. Now, y'all that don't know, let me tell you how you receive an Einstein visa. You're supposed to have some sort of significant achievement, like being awarded a Nobel Peace Prize or a Pulitzer, being an Olympic medalist, or having other sustained extraordinary abilities and success in sciences, arts, education, business, or athletics. Last time I checked, the First Lady had none of those accolades under her belt. It doesn't take an Einstein to see that the math ain't mathin' here. Nevertheless, what Republicans are doing with this reconciliation process, the travel bans and revoking visas, jeopardizes our national security. It threatens our communities, our higher education, and our economy. Visas like the largely vetted J visas for higher education and M visas for trade, training, attract the next innovators, medical providers, researchers, and educators that we need to build on American success.
Yeah, I had to introduce this clip like that because I didn't want y'all to click off if I told y'all. Look, back to Jasmine Crockett, okay? And bruh, this might be the most iconic thing ever. She's out here attacking Melania Trump's visa, saying she didn't deserve it, calling it an Einstein visa like Melania didn't qualify. But wait, so enforcing immigration law is xenophobic, but Melania's visa is suddenly fair game. Man, that math ain't mathin'. And just when you think there's no way this can get any worse, Let's re-meet this guy running for New York City mayor.
Because I think that New Yorkers, more than they hate a politician they disagree with, they hate a politician they can't trust.
On the subject of trust, you've adopted different speaking accents in different scenarios.
But they go to their local bodega.
Is there one that's real and one that's affected?
What I would say is, as any immigrant knows, having been born in Kampala, Uganda, and then raised in South Africa and moving here when I'm 7 years old, is there are different parts of my life.
Worldwide tour is a worldwide tour is a worldwide tour.
Mamdani was talking about a worldwide press tour back when he was a rapper.
Bring the flavor to the fish, bring the flavor to the rice.
In a Disney movie directed by his mother.
Nepotism and hard work goes a long way. Here in New York City, this is how I speak, because I think that New York...
Oh. So this Zohran Mamdani guy, he switches accents depending on who he's talking to. Got exposed for being a failed rapper whose mom directed his music videos, and somehow this is the dude people voting for to run for New York. Like I said, though, I don't know much about him. I've just been seeing his name pop up a lot lately, but man, what I have seen, y'all can keep it. Like I said, this ain't about politics anymore, y'all. This is the Law and Order versus straight chaos. ICE is fighting mobs, politicians, and literally calling gangs to handle law enforcement. Oh, I'm sorry. Politicians are doing so. A little faded. They politicians are calling gangs to do the dirty work to ICE. And people like Jasmine Crockett, she's defending it like it's somehow normal. Yeah, it's pretty wild out here, y'all. Please go check out somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.